Welcome back to the Citystead. I am Josh. Today, my first time going in the hive. So behind this wonderfully homestead chic fence is where I made my apiary. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link the video right there. I put it all together, cleaned it all out, and I'm setting up a nice area. It's not all the way finished, but it's pretty close. I gotta go in there, just do a first initial checkup on them. I'm gonna look for some larvae in there, make sure everything's going all right. This is my first time ever going into a hive by myself. I've always gone into them with my brother. So this will be interesting. I am a wee bit nervous, but also I've done it a couple times, so I'm not really that worried. Yeah, I gotta go get my stuff. Get in. I mean, I'm excited to do it, but I'm just also like a little jittery, you know, like that first time doing something yourself, especially when it comes to something like these bees. You get a little bit jittery. Alright, so being that this is my first time in there, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to film, but I'll try to do something here. But like I said, we're just going to look for larvae, make sure we're laying eggs in there, make sure the hive looks healthy. I'll probably try to find the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, in there and see how she looks, make sure she's in there. I mean, the hive's been super active the whole time, so I think everything's going good with it. I don't see any kind of issues. Like I said, I'm just a little bit nervous, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta get over it, gotta do it. Claim that fear, be bold, and you know, just don't get stung too much. So the other thing I'm gonna try to do is, a lot of people pointed out that it's close to the garage there. There's not really a room behind the hive for me to access it, which is the best place to access your hive from. Yeah, you don't really want to be standing directly in front of that thing when you're taking the lid off and messing with it, because the bees will not be very appreciative of that kind of behavior. So I'm also going to try to bump it a little bit away. I'm going to do it slowly. I'm not going to do it all at one time, but I'm just going to try to move it a little bit out, and then just another time the next time, until it's got a pretty good access behind it, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, let's quit jabbering and try to get this done, huh?
Summer's day in Shepherdstown, an eagle in a thermal is a circling around like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfold as she looked to the skies and said, I'm gonna learn to fly around with you, yeah. She jumped up high and she fell to the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound. She got right up and she tried it again, and smiling all the way with her unstoppable grin. Take time, do what you're gonna do, and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Children used to laugh at her. They say your head is in the clouds, and when you come back to earth, the men in the white coats, they will all be waiting for you. But Katie knew that there was something they didn't see, and she climbed up to the top of the sycamore tree and said, look out world, I am gonna fly away. She stood so tall, and with all her might she took a flying leap of an astonishing height. A wind blew through and it carried her high, and Katie knew that she was just beginning to fly. Well, take time. you're gonna do and just smile. You're gonna see it through and your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile. You're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Well, take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile. You're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, well, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile. You're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.
Boy, I am already a sweaty person. Being in that just makes it even worse. All right. So everything looks like it's going really good. I have these right here, and you saw me drop one frame. I don't like these. I don't think they're very good, so I actually ordered a different pair. I don't think they have a good enough grip on them, and they seem to slip fairly easy. It happened when I was installing it. I dropped one. I felt really bad about it. So I've got another one of those on order that looks a little bit better, a little more rigid in the grips that it has. But what I did see was good from my very, very limited knowledge. So I didn't find the queen in there, but I did see pretty much every other stage I know of. I saw larvae, I saw the pupa, I saw some covered brood in there. So I think everything's going all right. There's a couple frames that they're moving away from the center there. They are building a little bit toward the middle there, and it's going through the cover. All right, so to help me keep calm, I did take a couple times to step away from the hive just to give them their space, give me my space to get my nerves back down. But since everything went well, I don't think I got stung. I didn't feel getting stung, so I would say that was a pretty good first time into the hive by myself. So one neat thing about having them where I have them is right here behind the greenhouse. I can actually look through the greenhouse and see them. They're kind of like washing a fish tank, sort of. Very cool. So far, they haven't really bugged me inside the greenhouse. They don't fly in here. I think the flight thing that I thought would worked, is that they actually have to fly high to be able to get to the hive. So all around the garden area, they're not really bad. They're not low. They're not buzzing in people's faces or anything. So I think everything so far is working out really well. I think the first week here, they've done good. Got in the hive. I feel a little bit better. Like I said, I did have some nerves, and I think that's very common, you know, especially first time like by yourself doing it. So once I calm those nerves down a little bit, I think everything will be perfectly fine. So I did find myself taking a couple times where I was just like, okay, I riled them up a little bit. I'm going to step back, let them settle down a second before I bug them again. I don't know if that's the right approach, or if you should just get in there, get what you gotta get done, and get out of there. Maybe that is the right approach, I'm not sure, but I feel okay about it. Everything looks good. I've seen a lot of stuff that I think I need to see. The larvae, the pupa, I've seen covered brood. I think everything's doing good. They're on all the frames now. They're cleaning out some of those outside frames. I feel good about it. But you know, it's a little weird because I don't have like my mentor here. My brother would, you know, be the perfect person to have here with me, but things are the way they are now, and I had to do it myself, so I did it. I feel good about it. I'm gonna call him, double check some stuff, make sure I did everything right, make sure there's nothing else I need to look for, but I felt pretty good about it. Well, thanks guys for hanging out with me on my very first ever time trying to open the hive by myself. Exciting, scary, and yeah, fun. Alright guys, remember, be bold and grow bold, and as always, I'll see you in that very next video.